Hi everyone, thank you for supporting my channel. Today we're making picadillo. I learned this recipe years ago from a Cuban friend of mine from Havana. It's a super tasty meal, but I don't eat it all the time, to be honest with you. You'll see why. In fact, I think it's been a few months since I made it, but it just tastes really good. I do my prep work before I start cooking, starting with the stuffed Spanish olives. I need half a cup of them and half a cup of raisins, and we're gonna set them aside. About a third chopped onion and the same of red bell pepper. If you have any comments or questions, I'll be happy to reply. Just leave them in the comment section of the channel. Don't be shy, ask me questions. It is easier to chop the olives when you flatten them, and if you're new to this dish, you have to try everything together in one bite. All the ingredients enhance each other. Next, I use 3 to 4 pressed garlic cloves. That depends on you, how much garlic you want your picadillo to have. And 1.5 pounds of 80-20 ground beef. Yes, that is 20% fat. Don't worry, it won't be super greasy. You will see at the end. I preheated 2 tablespoons of olive oil on medium heat and sauteed the onions. Then I added the bell pepper and sauteed for another 5 minutes. Then I moved them to one side of the pan, and I will brown the ground beef in 4 or 5 batches. What you wonder, right? If you drop all the beef at once, it will steam, and the picadillo won't have the same taste. So trust me on this one, patience pays off in the end. See how the beef is browning? That is exactly what you want. And don't worry about the bits and pieces of beef sticking to the bottom of the pan. That is all flavor. Now that the beef has released some of its fat, I'm going to saute the garlic on that fat. 30 seconds is just about enough. While the beef is browning, I'm going to chop a potato in small pieces, and I will cook them in the air fryer. I sprayed the basket with oil, added the potatoes, then added a little salt and sprayed them with oil on top, like you see here. Now I add, going back to the recipe, I add half a bay leaf, because the bay leaf is very invasive. But if you add just a little bit, nobody will notice that it was there, and it will add a lot of flavor to the dish. That's the third batch of ground beef. So I cook the cumin powder, the paprika, and the black pepper now for about 30 seconds. In those juices, right? In the fat and the juices. You want to toast them, and that, especially with the cumin, when you cook the cumin, it will help you process the food better, and it helps you digest the food as well. The aromas that are coming from that are absolutely amazing, so you do have to try this recipe. Then we mix everything together. We don't want to burn anything there. Now I add 1 tablespoon of concentrated tomato paste, saute for about 5-10 seconds, and mix everything together. We're layering flavors little by little. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, and share if you like the video. I cook the potatoes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes more or less, and give them a little check halfway through the cooking. Once done, I will reserve them until it's time to add them to the picadillo, and that's what makes it habanero picadillo. Now I'm gonna deglaze the pan with 1/3 of a cup of white wine. That's California Chardonnay, but you can use any white wine that you have at home, or not. You can substitute the wine for beef, chicken, or vegetable broth to deglaze the pan. See how clean the pan is in the bottom? Nothing sticks to it. In any case, if you use wine, make sure that it will boil for 3 to 5 minutes so the alcohol evaporates completely. You don't want your food to taste like alcohol. Last, I add a little salt and taste it. Incorporate the potatoes to the picadillo. Remember that they have salt as well as the olives. I added 1 cup of water, so that's gonna dissolve some of the salt. And now I add the chopped olives and the raisins and mix everything well. Cover them with a lid and bring the temperature to low for 15 to 20 minutes. That will allow the potatoes to absorb all those flavors. 15 minutes later, that's the picadillo habanero. And speaking of Cuban food, I will leave a couple of videos on how to make ropa vieja y frijoles cubanos, because traditionally you serve the picadillo with white rice, black beans, and maduritos fritos. It turned out really good. Chaito.